Let's look at problem 8. The display shows the heights of some of the singers in a chorus collected so that the singers could be positioned on stage with shorter ones in front and taller ones in back. Letter A says, describe the distribution. Describe the distribution. So anytime we want to describe the distribution, we want to always talk about the shape. We want to talk about if there are any outliers. We also want to talk about the center, and we want to talk about its spread. Looking at the shape, we see that there are two peaks, one here on the left and another one here. So because we have two peaks, we would say that the shape is bimodal. We can also see that the shape is roughly symmetric. So therefore, we would say it's bimodal and approximately symmetric. There appears to be no outliers. Looking at the center, we're going to look at the first peak, and we could see that the bin width is about 2. So this is 62, 64, 66. So the first peak is roughly centered around here, which is approximately 65 inches. And the second peak, let's count here, that would be 70, 72, 74, is somewhere around the second peak, which is roughly around 71 inches. So we would say that it also has a center of 71 inches. The spread, well, if we look at the lowest value, it is 60, so there is no height below 60 inches. And if we look at the maximum is 76, so there is no height greater than 76 inches. Alright, letter B asks, can you account for the features you see here? So if you remember the last example, if you saw it, anytime we have a bimodal shape, that means we are probably looking at two different groups. So what would this mean for a chorus if we have two different heights? Well, we can probably say that perhaps we have males and females here, so the lower height would represent the mean heights of the female, whereas the upper mean 71 inches would probably represent the center height of the males.